A succulent baby sobbed. "I'm sorry, your baby was stillborn." These are the words of the nurse as she enters the room. The mother lets out a heart-wrenching cry that echoes throughout the hallway. The nurse tries to comfort her and upon being rejected process to leave the room. She walks a couple of corridors and down the stairs as her gaze becomes that of a felon stalking its prey. She arrives at a dark room, turns her head the both sides to make sure no one sees her and enters. "Ready, little one? Now, no one will separate you," she says as the newborn cries. She wraps him in white sheets and, making sure he can breathe, puts him in a backpack and then goes to the front door. "See you later, Gennaro," she says to the guard at the entrance. "It is my lunch hour." "Of course it is. Luna, enjoy your meal." Luna is the best nurse in the hospital. Cheerful, very kind, and always so empathic with the patients. All her colleagues love and respect her very much. She is also a great support. For one night, when Luna was 15 years old, her mother had to work late. The girl went to bed early, and when she was about to fall asleep, a man came into her room. "Dad, what are you doing here?" she asked in astonishment. "I know you, Dad. I'm your stepfather, and today you and I are going to have fun. But I love you like my daddy. Let me go. Don't touch me." "Ah!" No one called her Luna's screams as she was abused by her stepfather. For the next few days, the girl acted normal. She wanted to pretend nothing happened and go on with her daily life. Plans were going well until what she feared the most happened. Nausea, dizziness, vomiting, misfortune was knocking at her door. "You can't be pregnant. It can't be." "Yes, I am, Daddy." Lunas were crying. "What are we going to do?" "I'm not your daddy. We have to hide it from your mother. I have a plan." The stepfather took care of everything for the first few months. He took her medical appointments, took care of her diet, and looked after her well-being. All this without her mother suspecting when she began to notice the girl's bulging belly. The stepfather had to act. "That's right, love. I paid you a vacation abroad for 6 months," he says to his wife. "But I can't go away for half a year and leave my daughter alone." "We'll be fine, won't we, my child?" asked the stepfather. "Yes, Mom, we'll be fine," Luna answered as she bobbed her head. And so it was. Without the mother in the house, everything was easier. 5 months passed without complication, and the baby was born. "It's beautiful," said Luna when they got home. "But what are you going to tell me, my mom?" "We won't need to tell her anything," said the stepfather as he snatched the baby from her arms. He quickly smothered him with a pillow and put him on the bed. Luna said nothing. Her face expressed terror, but deep inside she felt a sense of relief. "What are we going to do with the body?" asked the girl. "Come, bring the baby. I will tell you what's going to happen," said the man. They reached the kitchen and he began to talk. "We both know this was a mistake. It shouldn't have happened. Now we can hide the body, we can burn it or bury it, because it will raise suspicions." "Then what are we going to do?" Luna interrupted. "You're going to eat him. If you don't eat, I will tell your mother that you provoked me and the police that you killed the baby. There is no other option, excuse me. After this we will go." So it happened. The stepfather killed and cooked the body, as if it were soup. Luna ate it all, but not before vomiting on countless occasions. That dark period was behind her. Her mother returned and everything went on as before. A few months later, her stepfather and her mother died in a car accident. Luna suffered a lot because she was not used to being alone. It was hard for her to adapt, and when she died, she decided to study nursing. There she found the respite she was looking for. She loved her work, always being surrounded by people and helping people. After a while, it was her turn to deliver her first baby. She was very excited. It was a new experience, and she faced it with enthusiasm. When she removed the baby from his mother's body, it reminded her of what she had experienced years before. The newborn's blood-covered body seemed so delicious to her that she could not resist. She quickly smothered him before his mother woke up, and hid him in her backpack. She couldn't wait to cook it into a delicious soup. The mother woke up and Luna was gone. The doctor informed her that her baby was stillborn, and they were preparing the body for delivery. By that time, the newborn was already in Luna's stomach. As the years went by, the nurse took advantage of every delivery she has to attend to kill the baby and then cook it in a succulent soup. She personally delivered the lifeless body of her baby to the patients. Although it was always in a sealed box, no one suspects her. She was the best at what she did. She always cared about people and seemed incapable of such a heinous act. We always see the same side of the moon, but it has a hidden side, invisible to all the eyes that look at it from planet Earth, and that side will remain the unbeknownst to us. This nurse also has a hidden side, a very dark side that is also invisible to everyone who looks at her. A dark side that leads her to commit horrible acts, and there she will remain without people being able to discover her. Arriving home, Luna takes her new baby out of her backpack and holds him in her arms. She goes to the kitchen and puts water on the hearth. You look so much like me, son. I want you to stay with me forever. That's why I didn't kill you in the hospital, but you also look very delicious. As the water continues to head, Luna wonders if she is going to use it to birth the baby and start beautiful mother and Shirley's story, or if the water will be used to prepare her traditional succulent soup.